These days, I keep hearing the same question over and over again. How can I help the environment? It's an infuriating question that shows we have been let down by our educational system. A question that drove me to spend school nights and weekends working alone to find answers. And real answers, from real reports. Not the type that have flooded the internet and made it impossible to separate facts from misinformation. My name is Cedric Grenapin, and by the end of this pitch, I hope we can all answer that question. I wasn't given any answers in elementary or high school, of course not. The Ontario Science Curriculum, which is responsible for teaching very basic environmental concepts, hasn't changed since 2008. That's unacceptable. In university, I only learned partial answers here and there, so I taught myself, seeing as there was no other option. But there needs to be an option for students to learn this in school. Students shouldn't have to spend thousands of hours learning about important concepts on their own, like I did. So I tried answering a much more important question. How can I make environmental education easy? That's when I created Cyclops, an educational mobile app that provides digestible summaries of many different environmental topics for students or anyone else to use. These summaries help users understand our environment and why it's changing, based on years of research and input from industry professionals. On top of the educational aspect, Cyclops suggests many individual and large-scale solutions. As they apply solutions, users will receive a grade that will improve as more and more solutions are completed. These mockups show the homepage, articles, and eco-tracker as they will appear in the app. Feedback from high school science teachers has confirmed that this design is very well suited for the classroom, where the app is much anticipated. Before going any further, this competitive analysis should show that Cyclops goes above and beyond what's currently available. In addition to our software counsel, Leo Jordan, and myself, Cyclops manages 3 student-led computer science teams. These 12 fourth-year students from UBC have been developing the app for the past 6 months and expect to deliver a finished product by the end of April. Thanks to the near-finished app, we will soon start phase 2 of user testing. One high school is currently piloting the website, and we expect many more to follow as we focus on outreach in the coming weeks. Integrating feedback and building case studies will then allow us to contact school boards and launch programs over the next academic year. Additional app development is required when integrating feedback and is expected to be the main driver of costs. Incentivizing user testing through honorariums is an effective solution, but will also require funding. General app hosting, scaling, and upkeep make up the rest of the required funding. The heaviest costs are associated with the initial phases of our nonprofit. Down the line, user donations will be more than sufficient to offset the low upkeep costs. We will then be able to establish other revenue streams by training employees in the educational and private sectors. So how can you help the environment? Today, you can support a startup that advances environmental education and action so that our users never have to ask that question again. Thank you.